What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here. We're continuing our road trip here. 3-game set in Baltimore against the Orioles. My gosh, I can't talk. Gotta love that dental work, right? Top of the first, runner on first, nobody out. Grayson Rodriguez on the mound. He's got a 101 on the gun for his four-seamer. And Cutter only hits 94. First pitch from him. Oh, geez, what am I swinging at? Four-seamer way above the zone. Swung on, missed. 0-1 the count. That's not how we want to start this at bat. Second pitch is in, well, not in the dirt, but below the knees. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Third pitch from him. Oh, got a piece of that curveball on the inside third. 1-2 the count, though, as I fouled it off. Come on, big fella. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Up and in with the four-seamer there. Goodness, man. 2-2 is the count. We got it back to even here. Next pitch is away with the curveball, and we've got another full count here. All right, the payoff pitch from Rodriguez is in the zone, but I got out in front of it and pulled it foul down the third base line. And we're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. Oh, swung on and missed. 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer hit me with the gas, and I couldn't catch up to it. There's a strikeout next to my name for the day. Bottom of the first, runners on first and second. One out now for Ramon Urias. He is hitting .262 on the season. Got an 0-1 count here against JoJo Romero. And let's see if we can get the double play here. Oh, it might be. Throw to the shortstop covering second. Relay to first in time. 4-6-3, the double play that retires the side. I like that. All right, coming back, bottom of the second. Cardinals are up 1-0 here. Nobody out, nobody on, though, for David Jew. He is hitting .264 on the season. Got an 0-1 count here in this at-bat, though. Let's see if we can get a simple ground ball out here. The 0-1 pitch is bunted down the first baseline. And the first baseman just tags him running down the line for the first out in the home half of the second. A couple batters later, it is Christian Walker. He's hitting .212 on the season. Got a full count with 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see what the payoff pitch from JoJo Romero turns into here. The liner into right field. Long run, but the right fielder makes the play there, and that ends the second inning. Coming back to it, top of the third, runner on second, one away. I am 0-for-1 on the day, standing in here. Still Grayson Rodriguez on the mound for the Orioles. First pitch. Oh, gosh. Feeble swing at that curveball low and away, and we have an 0-1 count in a hurry here. Next pitch, swung on a miss, slider below the knees, 0-2 the count. Have now swung at 2 balls and made them strikes. Ugh. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, another one, low and away, swung on, missed. 2-3 put out, completes the strikeout. Runner stays on second, and we now have 2 out in the top of the third. Bottom half of the inning, still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Cedric Mullins. He's 1-for-1 on the day. And after grounding this one up the middle, he's going to be 1-for-2. You betcha, there it is. Third inning is now over after getting that out at first. Bottom of the fourth, it's Gunnar Henderson. Still a 1-0 ball game here, Cardinals in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on, and a full count for Henderson. And let's see what we get here for the payoff pitch. Ground ball right at me. Gonna have to run at it. It's a slow roller. Throw to first in time, and that is the first out in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the sixth. I'm standing in for the third time. Pair of strikeouts on my line score so far. Still a 1-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. Grayson Rodriguez still on the mound for the Orioles. First pitch in the zone, out in front of that slider there, and pulled it foul down the third base line. So we have an 0-1 count here. Next pitch is off the plate away with the cutter. And that evens up the count at 1-1. Pitch number 3. Off the plate away again. 98 on the gun for that four-seamer there. But it's called a ball. We have a 2-1 count. The next pitch. Oh, got me with the slider. It was over the outside corner in the zone. Swing and a miss, though. I was way out in front of that for a 2-2 count. All right, big guy. Oh, hit me with a slider up at the eyes, and I swung at it. Why? Oh, man. There it is, kids. The hat trick is complete in game number 1 of this series. Top of the 8th, coming back up to the plate with the runners on the corners. Game tied at 1. There's 1 away here, and I got to do something to make up for the 3 strikeouts I've had so far. Jorge Lopez is on the mound for Baltimore now. He's got a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. 90 on the circle change, 100 on the four-seamer as well. Oh, man, curveball in the dirt there. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Perfect shot into deep right field. Right fielder makes the play, but that is going to be a sac fly to give us a 2-1 lead here with 2 away in the top of the 8th. I like it. That'll work for me. Cardinals take the win in game number 1. Final score 3-1. Let's move to game number 2, shall we? While that one's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost a thing. You can also like and comment on the video. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, starting off game number 2. Top of the first, 1 out, nobody on. I am batting second in the order today. Tyler Glasnow on the mound for Baltimore. Got a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 92 on the slider. Holy cow. Four-seamer right at the knees, called a ball. Starting off this game with a 1-0 count. All right. Kind of got a lucky call from the umpire on that one, I think. The 1-0 pitch now from Glasnow is a circle change in the zone. A little bit out in front, got a piece and fouled it off, so we have the count even at 1-1. The next pitch is off the plate away. Knuckle curve there does not catch the zone, so we are at a 2-1 count. The next pitch is below the knees. We have a 3-1 count here. We might get something good to swing at. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it was, and I was late on it. 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer hit me with the gas, and I could not catch up to it. Full count now with 1 out, nobody on. Let's see what the payoff pitch brings us. Oh, circle change off the outside corner. Could have been a walk, but no, I got a piece and fouled it off. So we're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. 7th pitch of the at-bat. And it's a little dribbler to the third baseman who throws across the diamond to get me easily for the 2nd out here in the top of the 1st. The only consolation I have is that it took 7 pitches to get that out. Top of the 4th, Baltimore has a 3-0 lead. I'm standing in for the 2nd time here with nobody out and nobody on. Ooh, and I get a dynamic challenge I can fail. I can do that. And let's try to hit the single or better. Why not, right? All right, pitch number 1 from Glasnow in this at-bat is below the knees. 1-0 the count. 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer does not find the zone. Next pitch from him. Oh, got me to swing at that circle change. Came in a little closer to the zone than that four-seamer, but not a lot. We have a 1-1 count after not making any contact there. Four-seamer at 97 blew it right by me. 1-2 the count after another swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Got a piece of that circle change, though. Fouled it off. It remains a 1-2 count here. Ripped one up the middle. Second baseman dives to get a glove on that and throws me out from his knees. How about that? That's a good defensive play if I've ever seen one. Top of the 6th, we're coming back to it. 7-1 the score. Baltimore in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on. I am 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts here as I'm standing in for the 3rd time. I really just want to get a single or better here. But Tyler Glasnow has really shut me down at the plate here. First pitch of this at-bat is just off the outside corner. Taken for a ball. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Circle change me right down the middle. No, four-seamer down the middle, just a little bit up. Swing and a miss. Makes for a 1-1 count. Pitch number 3 is well above the zone. That's an easy take for a ball there. I'm kind of half surprised I didn't swing at that. 2-1 the count now. Show me that four-seamer too many times. Out to right center field. Come on, baby. Ground rule double. One hops over the wall. And there we are, standing on second. I like it. I actually won a dynamic challenge. How about that, huh? 7-4 the score now. Top of the 7th. Runner on first and one away. I'm standing in for the 4th time here against reliever Jorge Lopez. He still has that 100-mile-an-hour sinker. 90 on the circle change. 100 on the four-seamer as well. 90 on his slider also. First pitch from him is low and inside with the curveball. 1-0 the count now. Second pitch from Lopez. Oh, slider below the knees. I wanted to swing at that. The game check swung me, and I have a 1-1 count to show for it. Something about that check swing mechanic. It just doesn't work. Oh, and then swinging to a sinker inside. Not a good idea. 1-2 the count now. Not really making him work too hard for this. He hasn't found the zone yet. I pop a sinker into right field there. Gets down in foul ground, though, so the count remains 1-2. Let's see what I can do here with pitch number 5. Oh, sinker inside. All 5 pitches outside of the zone, and I swung at 4 of them. Good Lord. Strikeout for my line score there. Bottom of the 8th, we're coming back to it. Cedric Mullins at the plate for Baltimore. And Baltimore is only holding a 7-6 lead now. Nobody out, nobody on for Mullins, though, and he's got an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Right at me with the ground ball. We'll throw to first. You betcha there's the first out in the home half of the 8th inning. Top of the 9th, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the 5th time here. We are still down by a run. Score is 7-6. Caleb Ferguson's on the mound for Baltimore now. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 89 on the cutter. Only hits 81 with the sweeping curve. And a chop at the cutter up the middle. Oh, I thought that caught a little bit of ground, but it did not. It's a lazy pop-up that the shortstop catches almost right on top of the second base bag. And yep, Cardinals can't do anything else with that one. 7-6 the final score in game number 2. Baltimore wins that one. Let's go on to game number 3. See if we can salvage a win here, huh? All right, it's a rainy day in Baltimore. Top of the 1st, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the first time with a .223 batting average. We have Martin Valenzuela on the mound. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the right-hander. Slider that I pop into foul ground on the left field line. And a long run for the left fielder, but he makes the play in foul ground. And so much for that at-bat, kids. Bottom of the 2nd, we come back to it. Trey Mancini at the plate, hitting .222 for Baltimore this year. He's got a runner on first and 1 away. Mike Soroka's on the mound, got a 1-1 count against him. Let's see if we can roll a double play ball here. Ooh, ground ball to the right side. We'll throw to second. There's the out there. Gets it on the back end to 4-6-3, the double play to retire the side. I like it. Top of the 3rd, runners on first and second, nobody out, and I'm standing in for the 2nd time here. Got to do a little better than my last at-bat when I popped out in foul ground. First pitch here from Martin Valenzuela. Has swung on and missed, four-seamer at the knees. Makes for an 0-1 count. Have a .233 career batting average against Baltimore. That's an interesting statistic. Here we go, 0-1 pitch. Is off the plate away and just a smidge up. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. The 1-1 pitch now from Valenzuela. Got a piece of a curveball well below the knees and fouled off. 1-2 the count. Ooh-wee. Let's try to avoid the strikeout here, kids. 1-2 pitch. Oh no, slider low and away got me. Swing and a miss makes for another strikeout for my season total. I'm sure the hitting coach is really thrilled to see that happen. Bottom of the fourth, 2 out, nobody on. David Jew standing in for Baltimore. They hold a 1-0 lead at this point. Jew's got a 1-2 count here against Mike Soroka. He sends one up the middle, simple ground ball. Throw to first, and that retires the side in the home half of the fourth. We're moving on. Ooh, a boss challenge. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Runner on second, nobody out, and I get to do a dynamic challenge of the boss variety against Martin Valenzuela. And, oh no. Contact swing to drive in or run. What the heck? It can't hurt anything, right? Here we go. First pitch of the at-bat here. Chopper to the shortstop. Not going to score the run, but it does advance the runner to third. So it's a quality sacrifice, but it does not complete the dynamic challenge. So runner on third and 1 away here in the top of the fifth. Nothing happens with it. Top of the seventh, runner on first, nobody out. Baltimore holding a 2-0 lead here. It's my 4th at-bat of the game. I am 1 for 12 on the series. Goodness me. Valenzuela throwing pitch number 97 here. Oh, and I swing at the four-seamer above the zone. What am I doing? 0-1 the count. Wow. Come on, big guy. Give me that curveball or slider right down the middle. It'd be great. He does. Curveball almost right down the middle. Sent to deep center field, but the center fielder's going to be able to make the play on the warning track out there. Long fly ball out there. Not a productive out at all. So now there's 1 away in the top of the 7th, and the runner remains at first base. We must open up a can there because 2 outs in the top of the 8th, and Cardinals are up 5-2. There's nobody on for me, though, as I'm standing in for the 5th time today. Jorge Lopez is the reliever on the mound now for Baltimore. Still has that 100-mile-an-hour sinker. 90 on the circle change, 90 on the slider, and 100 on the four-seamer. Chopped at a curveball way off the outside corner. Right fielder makes the play out there, and the top of the 8th is now over. Cardinals end up taking the win in game number 3. Final score 7-2. Wow, that's fairly impressive. Unfortunately, I don't think we won the first game of this series. So, yeah, we lost 2 out of 3 in Baltimore. At least now we're going to be heading home for the next one. So, yeah, since this series is over, it's also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will catch you in the next one.